Are we live? Yes, we are. All right.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Live. I am the host, of course, Aussie Dave, and tonight we have none other than the fabulous Emma Dykes. How are
Just
you,
got to
Emma?
say that because I'm sitting here. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. So, let's see. Last time we spoke, we talked about obviously the new album and the lead single, "Pay It Forward," right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, after that, you went overseas.
I did.
Okay,
Yes.
tell us about your time overseas.
Yeah, it was amazing. So I went to Germany. I was lucky enough to go with, there was a band from Inverell that went over. They'd been over the previous year,
Hmm.
and they took me with them this time. So we played at a few different places through Germany. We had 3 weeks there.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was excellent. We got to do lots of sightseeing, wine tasting, beers, and
Yes,
music.
lots of beer.
I was surprised though. They're more about wine over there. There was more wineries that we went to than, yeah, they were
That's
drinking a lot more wine than beer, which I was surprised about.
that's very strange, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. Here we've got people already commenting. Look at that. There's Michael Raymond Bryden with, "Hey, Dave and Emma."
Hey,
Yeah,
Dave. Oh, where are we going? Hi, Michael. Hey,
yeah,
Michael. I've just
hi,
worked out how to use the screen here.
Mike. And there we have Robert Holmes has just tuned in. Good evening, Dave and Emma.
Hey, Robert.
Yep, he's a very big supporter of country music in Australia, which is
Yep.
fantastic. And half
Heck
of
is-
my admin team are here as well. Rod Cook's here to say good day. He's got the thumbs up.
Awesome.
And Danny Shaw down in Tasmania says hi.
Hey,
Okay.
Danny.
And Nicholas Binns in Queensland also says hi. So obviously, there's been a big change. MCA fell along the wayside, and so not to be outdone, we rebranded to Oz Country Down Under and started all over again. And
Yep.
this time we've put together a team of people from pretty much all of the east coast of Australia. We've got one in Tasmania, one in Victoria, one in New South Wales, two in Queensland, three in Queensland actually, because we have our artist ambassador, which is Jace Lansky.
Yep.
Okay, so the whole team, before I start, wants to say thank you for joining us. I couldn't get the whole team.
Thank you to me, or thank you to everyone else who's joining us. Oh, I can't hear you. I lost you again there. I see your lips moving, but I can't hear you. Yep, definitely not working. Yeah, maybe text me. I can see the messages coming up, but I can't hear anything. I can keep talking. I can keep doing that. So, Germany. Just give me a wave if you want me to like stop and send me the other way. Yeah, so Germany was amazing. So we got to go over there with the band and we played some cover songs. So probably a few of your listeners can fill me in on this, but I was so surprised everyone sang in English and they knew all the songs that we sing over here, and it was amazing. They requested things like Bad Moon Rising, and we had heaps of fun with that. So played at some wine cellars, which was beautiful in a little fairy tale. An amazing experience. We played with another band there. They joined the stage after us with about 14 different people in it. There was trombones, trumpets, everything. It was amazing. And yeah, strangest thing, they spoke to the crowd in German and then sang in English and sang all the songs that we knew and we sang along with them. And yeah, it was amazing. We got to do lots of sightseeing. We went to a lot of day trips to little towns outside of where we were. Yeah, awesome. Maybe post me.
Yeah,
Your
Rob.
favorite songs, Pay It Forward. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Thank you for that. Pay It Forward's a bit of a special one. There's lots of nice stories that go along with that, which I'm not sure if you've heard, but I lived up in Cape York, and it was the stories of all the pretty amazing things I saw a small community pull together and achieve some pretty like mind-blowing stuff up there. So small community in the middle of nowhere, and Pay It Forward was a huge part of that. So thank you.
Mm.
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, good.
I've
There
got
you
you
go.
there.
There you go. So I have to say that from the first single, Pay It Forward, to the new single, there's a
Yeah,
big difference.
there is.
So what was the thinking behind the new single?
So, A Drink in My Hand was kind of the fun song off the album. I have a lot of very serious writing and I talk a lot about life and the lessons that you learn. And A Drink in My Hand was probably a lighter side of one of the lessons that you learn. So, I was at a family wedding in Adelaide, and my uncle Phil, he has a bit of a good time often, and he talks about how people tell him he should stop drinking, but he said, I don't want to die thirsty. And that's his theory on it, and that's, you know, he has lots of good stories to tell because of that. And at that time, he was saying like he'd fallen over the weekend before and he had some skin off his shins, and that's where the story of A Drink in My Hand came from. So we started talking about all the times you swear you'll never drink again, and you're hungover and feel like rubbish for it, and then you do it all again the next time the opportunity comes around. So as
Absolutely.
Aussies, we're all pretty good at that. We do that quite often. So yeah, Drink in My Hand was just a different side, I guess, of the album.
And what's your drink of choice?
Oh, it changes, but I've got to say the wine in Germany was amazing. But
Yeah.
I'm drinking currently, I drink one called the Musician, and I it's a red wine, and I picked it up because it was called the Musician, and I love it. So that's my drink of choice at the moment.
Oh, there you go.
It's a South Australian wine, actually.
Okay, so here's another question.
Am I doing any gigs in South Brisbane? So this is on the cards, and I feel like I say this a lot, and I feel like time's flying by before I get the chance to organise anything. But it's definitely, we're looking at this for next year. So I want to tour down south along kind of the Great Ocean Road and go down that way, and tour north as well and go hopefully right up to Cape York. So we'll be doing that at some point. But I am heading up to Mount Tamborine, and I'm just looking at the date for that. So Sunday, the 9th of December. That's anywhere near where you are, Michael. We are heading up there on the 9th of December, so that should be pretty. I'm looking forward to that.
Well, hey, just watched the video half an hour ago. Good. There you go.
Oh, Rod. Hey, cool. Thank you.
Yes. So, you know how we've had some problems between the two, you know, and we had the Blue Diamond Award.
Yep.
Yes.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, let me see. I'm just looking for it. I'm going to tell you, you're the first person to know you have won a Blue Diamond Award,
Oh,
Female Vocalist of the Year.
wow.
And you have won a Blue Diamond Award for Song of the Year with Pay It Forward.
Awesome. I feel
Yeah.
like I need one of those wines now. Like,
So you won't get them till Tamworth, but now you know, and
wow.
nobody else knows yet.
Thank you.
So
That's really exciting. I feel like my smile can't get any bigger.
after everything happened with MCA,
Yeah.
I had to think about it because the Blue Diamond Awards was my idea in the first place. So it was like
Yeah.
I just had to rebrand them and stuff like that. So it cost me a bit of money, but they're coming.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, so you got 2 awards. Yeah,
Wow. Thank you.
that's awesome.
And thank you for everyone who listens to my music, because obviously, as you know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all the listeners. So thank you.
And exactly that, and that's exactly right. Remember that the Blue Diamond Award was all fan-based voting, so it had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with Pete. It was all fan-based.
Yeah. That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. So 2 Blue Diamond Awards to Emma Dykes for Song of the Year for Pay It Forward and Female Vocalist of the Year. So that's got to be quick here tonight.
Do you know what?
What?
I actually don't think I've ever won anything. I feel like I've been in the running a few times and I've nearly gotten there. I've never actually won. So that is like the most exciting thing ever. Thank you.
There you go. I know I put it on you, but I will announce the winners before Tamworth and let everyone know so they can be at the awards ceremony and pick up their awards. I believe it's the 22nd of January at 9:30 in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning at South Tamworth Bowls Club.
That sounds about right. I actually have it in my calendar there. So I think that's
There you go.
about right.
So you need to be there.
Amazing. I will definitely be there.
I need to be there.
Yes.
And Jace
Wow.
Lansbury, if you're watching, Jace, you need to be there. Right. So now let's see. Can you sing the song after that with a big smile?
Yeah, if I pronounce my words, I'll get there. Hang on, I'll grab the guitar.
Okay, so everybody listening out there in Facebook land, this is Emma Dykes with a drink in my hand.
Oh, we're playing a drink in my hand.
Yes.
Do that. Jeez, Louise. I had a total different song planned. Righto. Another night, another year of stars wash it down. One hand beside, hedges circles every sound. Got my skin up sheets and only numbers in my phone. Wondering where my garden ambitions are gone. Another black dress, another broken promise to myself. One more regret, first class ticket straight to hell. And I swore the curses of never drink again. Told them where they should be sticking the gin. And as the sun goes down my head, spinning round and round. Hell yeah, hand me, yeah, crank the music up, the memories back. Now the good tattoos and we talk out, open my heart and last weekend. Gonna need more than utensil, and that's where all I've been. And it's whiskey that'll get me in the end. That's how I'm back home and the drink in my hand. these damn shoes. Stuck in this dress, it's way too tight. And I keep staring at the ground, trying to twist it till I found. Finally reach my door and I feel alright. I'll never drink again. Told him that he should be sticking to gin. And as the sun goes down, I hear spinning round and round. And I say, hell yeah, let me get crank the music of love and listen. Now the facts and the stories right back. I love the last weekend. But I need more than it stands. And back where I already been, and it's a whiskey that gave me the end. When my soul jump back on, the drink in my hand. This makeup's running down my face. Now I feel like running away, but I'm always coming back to. Hell yeah, tell me again. Crank the music up, love in this bed. The things that bring those memories right back. Until I go last weekend. Don't need more than this bed. It's time where I'm already dead. It's me that'll get me in the end. When I was just back home, with a drink in my hand. Go and drink in my hand. Go and a drink in my hand.
All right. Going with a drink.
I will be after that announcement tonight.
Well, yes. There you go. I like to shock people. So nobody else knows yet. That's good.
That's all so right. Exciting.
Bourbon in the blood. That's my drink of choice. Bourbon in the blood. I love that.
It's not a bad drink either.
I love that line.
I'm all right with the bourbon part, but the Coke sends me a bit crazy.
Oh, I like the Coke as well. All right. Any gigs around Newcastle in the near future?
Not organised just yet. I'm playing at an open mic in Sydney in a little while. When is that one? That's in November. I think it's like it's the last weekend in November, that one. But I haven't got anything in Newcastle just yet. It's definitely on the plans.
So you're up at Port Macquarie way, right?
Yeah, I am now. Yep. Moved back to the coast, right. Back home. So mind you, I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's been raining like crazy.
Everybody's asking the same question.
Oh. Well, do you know what? I'm going to go back through these. I'm going to write a list of everywhere, and then I'm going to book a tour. How's that sound?
Absolutely.
It's on my to-do list, so that sounds like a good reason to do it.
All right. Well, make sure you write down Central Coast.
Central Coast.
Because I live on the Central Coast.
Awesome. I've got family there, so that's definitely, I can do that.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Excellent. Now, Susie Mann says, awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, Susie.
And Danny Shaw said you should do both.
Right.
All right. There you go. So what's next for Emma Dykes?
So at the moment I'm organising Tamworth, so I am heading, obviously now I'm definitely heading to the Country Music Festival. We're going out there. I've got a few gigs heading up, so I've got a little list here because I always forget when my gigs are, which is really bad. I'm heading out to Inverell for a couple, 26th of October, there's a fundraiser out there for the Lawler family, so heading out to take part in that for a good cause. Then to the Welders Dog in Tamworth on the 3rd of November, so that's really exciting. It sounds like a really cool venue and I haven't been there before, so that I'm really looking forward to. Last year I played at the Eat, Drink, Live New England Festival in Inverell, which was amazing. It started with wine tasting and canapes, and then we sang the night away. So that's on the 9th of November. I'm doing that again at the Inverell. Are you sure you sang the night away or went all the way? It didn't matter by that stage. Everyone had done the wine tasting, so we were all in the same boat.
That's it. Very cool.
Yeah, so and then Mount Tamborine at the Gold Coast. So
cool.
Coming up in December.
I haven't been up there for a long time.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever been there, so I've been around that area, but not to there. So very excited.
Cool. Very good. Has anybody got any questions? There's still 5 viewers. Got any questions for Emma before she either sings another song or leaves us? I do have a question. Hold on a second. I have a question. I'm just trying to think. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find the post. I am very impressed with your fans because we put a request, every Monday we put the requests thing up. And this week it started. Let me see. I'm just scrolling. Oh, gone too far. It started with Dykes.
Oh, yes, that sounds familiar.
Yes, it does. And then Kath Thompson, Kylie John, Maxine Finn, Janice Barney, and that's it. But at the moment, your song, "A Drink in My Hand," is the #1 requested song this week.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I wish more people would do that because that's what it's about. If the fans are requesting songs, they're getting played.
Yeah, exactly.
If they don't request them, they're just sitting in a database of songs.